Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Judgement Apocalypse Survival Simulation. In the previous episode, we started work on well, I'm not sure if I can say upgrades to our colony. Some more crafting options, let's say. We want to build, where is it? Here, Holy Forge, which will give us access to, how is that thing called? Holy Armor, I think? It's here, right? Yeah, Holy Armors. So that's quite an important upgrade for our task force. And also, before I started recording, I checked the situation around the food, and well, we don't have enough veggies to craft enough food, to make enough salads. But we have way too much wheat, and I realized when I stopped the crafting or making of sandwiches, or what was that other thing we are making? Sandwiches, right? It doesn't matter. I think it was sandwiches. We have almost no use for wheat, but let me just check. Where is that? Crafting, that's what I want to see. Now, it was bread. But still, it does need wheat, so I just wanted to confirm. The only thing that needs wheat right now is this one sheep pen. And that means we can get rid of one wheat farm and replace it with another vegetable farm. Maybe I'll even build one more after that, because I want to have enough vegetables to always be able to get to the maximum 250 food, as I said it in the previous episode. And hopefully like that, you won't have to worry about food when the task force is out of the base. I'll always try to time the departure right after someone gets or makes 250 salads, and then I send the task force away. Like that, we'll be able to stay outside for much longer. Won't have to worry about the food for our colonists. Okay, so that's the plan, but we don't have all the materials we need for this right now. We need more wood, a lot more wood. So I think I'll just where is it? Give the order, chop down just more wood. Come on. All of this. All of this. Everyone who's not building something or making food or crafting something will be just chopping down forests. And now, maybe I'll even start with the wheat farm. Replace it first. And we'll do the Holy Forge later. I mean, we don't need to get the Holy Armor like right now. Yeah, cancel tent field. That's not what I want. I want to destroy the wheat farm. Maybe, let me check the other one. Maybe we can wait for the next harvest to speed things up. I'll keep an eye on this. Yeah, 88. We'll go pretty fast. Level up. Level up for our priestess. What is consecration? Can build consecrated. Oh, hey. Maybe we actually can't build the Holy Forge without that. Holy Forge. Now, Holy Forge can be built by anyone. So, what the hell? What do we need consecration for? Survivor's Grave? Yeah. Okay, Yeah, she might be the only one who can get this skill. And 15% farm yields is nothing. So this is quite easy. $95. 100. So now we need someone to get that wheat, and now we can blow up the farm. Yes, please. Okay. And buildings. What do we need? More wood. There we go. Do we have a limit on the wood? We do. What's the limit? 150. Okay, just keep chopping. Yeah, see, that's the problem with the food. We have the limits for food set to start crafting when we get under 100 and make 250, or until we have 250. Problem is, by the time we get under 100, we never have enough veggies to be able to craft another 150. So that's why I need to increase the production of vegetables. And I think we'll need one more farm for that. I'm not sure that if I build one more vegetable farm, that we actually have enough colonists to take care of all of that. Well, we'll see. I'll just let the colony run for a while and we see how it looks like. Okay, holy forage. Where do we put it? Probably here. Somewhere. This is better than this. Most of these crafting benches need 2 tiles. So it's better. It doesn't matter, we can just do 4 like this and then 2 here. It's gonna be 6 this way or this way. Okay, well, then it really doesn't matter. So we have almost 500 research points. Problem is we are getting to the stage of the game where we're gonna need research kits to unlock the next like level of technologies. I guess we can unlock medicine, start making paramedic kits. We have cloth for that. We have the medicine. Where is it? Plus doctor's bags. Yeah, those need alcohol. They're much stronger, but also extremely expensive. I think we'll be fine with the paramedic kits. And by the way, what do we need for medicine? It's gonna be alcohol, herbs, and cloth. And for alcohol, we need wheat and drinking water. Okay, so we could use the wheat for something now. We need more people. If I start all these productions, like alcohol, paramedic kits, may not have enough people. But then the problem is, if I get more people, we'll be generating so much awareness that we'll have to fight like every day. Maybe, do we have someone We have someone who can make or build defensive structures. Bricks, boards, and scraps. That's not the end of the world. Bricks are made. We don't have stone. We don't have that much clay either. Also, this is a stage of the game that I have like never tried before, so we are venturing into the unknown, and that means sometimes it may take me a bit longer to decide on what I want to do and also figure out how everything works. Like right now, I would really like to know how many people we can fit into the guard tower. Survives inside will be more efficient in defending the colony. Can only be occupied during combat by survivors with ranged weapons. Yeah, that makes sense. A bonus cover 80. That's perfect. Bonus range +2. Good. But how many survivors can we fit in? Like all of them? Or by the design, I would say like 4 maximum. Also, I have no idea how lookout posts work. Oh, and we can't make alcohol yet. Okay, this will be the next step then most likely. We need 2 more research materials and make sure that we can make alcohol. It's getting complicated. Okay, colony defense first. Let's start with that, and now we have to check the guard tower. I wanted to start building some kind of defensive perimeter around here, right? Let's say here. Yeah, let's do it. And I think the final version of this will be like 4 guard towers with some, how is it called? With some sandbags around them, maybe even spike barricades. And this will be the area where we go when we get attacked. I'll just have to get rid of all these materials here so that we can use the whole area. But it sounds like a plan. Oh, and we have the Holy Forge now. Okay, level up for Jimmy. Yeah, marksmanship. That was quite easy. Excuse me. Okay, pause. Now we're gonna need some clay, and I should start removing these stones. Maybe even more clay. But we are almost done with the trees here. Scouting party, that's something we have to take care of. Where are they? Are they here? 2 werewolves and 1 possessed. Well, that looks pretty easy. And we'll be able to test the new weapon, that coil gun. Before that, occult weapons. Do we have the demonite bows? We do. Accuracy plus 50% damage. Okay, that's definitely the bow. Oh no, that's not what I want. Bows, 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 occult weapons. It's just 10% accuracy. I will be sacrificing a range, but we'll be doubling the DPS, right? almost doubling, okay. Who else is in the task force? Well, Terry and that's it. Oh, Rutger. And Terry has the coil gun. So even though Rutger doesn't have any bonuses with occult weapons, the Demonite bow is still an upgrade because of the better DPS. And Gillen, which skills do you have? Oh, you're good with occult weapons. Well, for now, you'll get Uzi. And I'll try to get you something you are more comfortable with as soon as possible. Go. And I want to test our new scout. Let's set up an ambush. Oh, so much for setting up an ambush. Why am I not shooting? Hello? Shoot. Yeah, that was quite fast. Maybe too fast. I wanted to test the range of that coil gun, but they ran towards us, so not the ideal fight. Okay, back to the base. This takes quite a while. Okay, how does it look like with vegetables? We don't have any. Really? Oh, that's because they were all used up already for the crafting. They are represented by the green number. So we can get to how much now? To like 180? We probably need like 3 more farms. If we always want to have enough to get to 250. But okay, for now, I think it should be fine. And what I want to see is the whole armor. We can make 2. Well, let's make 2 then. And I think we'll have to go out as soon as possible. Probably once we have, or once we are done with those 2 new armors, we'll have to send the task force out and just farm as many resources as possible. Assistance needed. Nope. Go away. get like cloth, get even water. Um, what else? Even things like stone and clay, all the basic things, because it's so much easier to just get it from locations than to either make it or mine it. I just noticed that we're gonna need cloth for quite a few things. And for cloth, we need wool, and we are not producing that much wool with only one sheep pen. So I'll have to check the world map. We can get wool and cloth somewhere easily. If we can't, then the only solution will probably be just get more people, grow the colony, but then it might become a micromanagement nightmare with so many resources and so many people and so many possible tasks. Oh well, we'll see. For now, I think we are doing fine. How does it look like with water, by the way? 150, 250, yeah. Can we... It's slowly going up. Okay, good. Look how long does it take to make the armor. That's the first one, right? Yeah. I was hoping that you'll be able to make all the upgrades or craft all the upgrades today and leave the base. Oh, another scouting party, okay. But everything is a bit slower than I expected. What is this? That's very easy. Just wasting our time because we have to send our people away. Maybe I should even ignore some of these because it's not the end of the world. When I tested this, all that happens when we ignore a scouting party is just that we get, I think, extra 20% awareness immediately, which is, I mean, not the end of the world. Yeah, let's go back. I think I'll probably ignore scouting parties if they are too far from the colony. These were, I think, like 4 tiles away, so it's only like, I don't know, 30 hours maybe? But if they are farther away, I think I'll ignore them. I think I'm done with the first armor, which means that'll be an upgrade for Stavarek. Congratulations. We are working on the other one. Well, when we kill the scouting party, it actually decreases the awareness a bit, so maybe... Nah, if they are far away, it's not worth it. Okay, trader. Oh, hello. There are some items I don't know, like... Oh, Lucky Charm. I think we can make this even. Accuracy, evasion. That's actually pretty good. You could give it to Stavarek, replace the shield, because the shield only gives 10% evasion. Oh well, we don't have the money for it, so never mind. Can we sell something? Like leather jackets. And the camouflage vest. Let's get rid of the composite bows. What is this? Surgeon kit. Healing 1000. This thing is so good. But also pretty expensive. I think we'll again just sell as many things as possible. We could probably sell some of the ginger extract. I don't think I'll ever use it. Maybe I'll keep like 4. Because he doesn't have more scraps. So once again, how much does he want for holy water? 120. Wow. Okay. That'll be all. Enemies approaching. So this will be our chance to test the guard tower. Who has range weapon? Oh, by the way, no, we can't see any description. So how many people can we fit in? Also, another question is, how do we get them in? Yeah, we are being attacked. Oh, that's too fast. I wanted to get some people into the tower. Luca, can you? Oh, okay. Just jump in. GK. Relay, that's just one person thing. Well, what? It's so ineffective. 2, 4. Well, maybe you'll have to build some more towers than I expected. No, that makes no sense. Oh, this is a disappointment. Really, can't you just go in? Okay, look up. Oh, that's pretty good range. What about using the range? Okay, so I think I'll maybe even get rid of the tower. That's so bad. I really thought that we would be able to get 4 people in, because I mean it's 2 squares by 2 squares, right? So I can expect it like we'd have 1 person in each corner. What's the price once again? 75 scraps, boards and bricks. Yeah, for what it does, it's quite expensive. And also, it didn't really help Luca reduce the damage. He got hit twice or 3 times by the ghost. I'll have to think about this. And I'll have to decide how I would create the defense zone. So if I create like a square where the tower in each corner, then tower or the person in the tower will be very exposed, since all of the other towers might be just too far away. Eventually we could Just to have 4 snipers and have a sniper in each tower with extremely long range. There will be a range like 16, so from this tower I guess 16 would be something like this. And the rest of the people inside, I don't know. It's better to just have 4 snipers, stack them up with range 14. That I think is the range of 50 cal sniper rifle. Like that would be more effective. Yeah, I think the towers are really bad. But well, let's keep it up for now. I'm not gonna destroy it yet, and I want to test it against how they call it, fallen angels. I think that should be a unit with the or the demon with the longest range in the game. So maybe we're gonna need the extra range against them. I don't know. It's very disappointing. I don't know if I even want to test the other thing, those lookout posts. If it's as useless as the guard towers, then it might be just throwing away 720 research. Had I known how useless the towers are, I wouldn't have invested the points. It seems like waste now. Medicine would be much better. Yeah, let's research medicine and production here. First aid. For that we need wool and scraps. I think I'll stop this. And instead... Which one is that? This one. How many do we need? Okay. And we'll have to get some more cloth and medicine. We can get some extra medicine from the rubble. That's the easy way. We have still quite a lot of rubble around here. So medicine for a while shouldn't be a big problem. And hopefully we'll be able to get either cloth or wool on location. So for now we should have enough materials. How does it look like with the second armor? Halfway there. Let's try to finish it. Oh, why is no one making food? Do we have 118? Oh, that's decent. Just need someone to start working on that food. Someone shoot? Oh, that's the reason. Assistance needed. No, go away. They're too busy. Both the crafting benches are now busy with the new paramedic kits, but oh wait, no, we don't need workbenches for salads. We need, I can't click on this thing, cooking table or how it's called. There's no one making food. Now it's someone making food. Maybe it's because both our crafters were busy with those paramedic kits. Okay, we almost have 250 water, and once we get that, we'll have 3 more people available for some other tasks. Come on, come on, come on, you can make it. 47, 8, 50. Now everyone should stop fetching water and do something else. And we are done with the second armor. The question is, who will get that second armor? That's the shortest range. I think I'll give it to Luca for now. But I think at some point I'll have to make some changes to the task force because we have another fighter. We'll see. For now I think we are fine. How does it look like with food? This should be enough. 20% awareness, enough water. We have quite a few research points. There was one more thing I wanted to build. Do we have materials for the circle? No. We need more stones. Someone get us some more stone. Okay, so that's what we're gonna work on in the next episode. We'll try to get the stone and probably build the circle. Let me check again. What else do we need for that? Wood and a bit of clay. That's not too bad. Okay, because I want to test the growth ritual, or how it's called. I want to also see what we need for that, which resources do we need to perform the ritual. If we can rely on that when it comes to regrowing trees. But well, it's gonna be next episode. I think we are done for today. There wasn't too much action, but well, we needed to micromanage the base a bit and build some new things, make some new upgrades. And we did all of that, so we are ready for some more fighting in the next episode. And I hope that you're gonna join me for the next episode, and until then, have a good time. Bye bye.